brand switcher? Well, if you are loyal to brands, it means that when you buy a product, you are stick to a particular brand. If you need some sportwear, for example, you always buy Nike and never try Adidas or Reebok. Some people often buy things from competing brands, such as Coca-Cola and Pepsi. In that case, they are brand switchers. However, brands are not always important for some certain products. When you buy some rice or vegetable in the market, for example, you don't even know what brands they are. So now I think you know whether you are loyal to brands or whether you are a brand switcher, and for what kind of products you are loyal to brands, and for what kind of products you are a brand switcher. So it's time to start with the first activity, reading products and brand. Now let's open your course book and go to page 60 and 61. But before we start, I think you should clearly understand the two very important key terms, product line and product mix. A product line is a group of closely related products made or sold by a company. And a product mix is the set of all product lines and items offered by one company. So, in a company, there can be more than one product line, but there is only one product mix. Now you should pause this video and spend about 10 minutes reading the text and write a very brief heading for each section. Start now. Now you have finished writing brief headings for each section, so let's compare your answer. For section 1, the heading should be products, product lines, and product mixes. Branding should be the heading for section number 2, and for section number 3, it should be branding strategies. And for section number 4, the heading should be brand values. Now it's time to pause the video again and spend about another 10 minutes reading the text more carefully and answer question from number 1 to number 5. Answering all the question in the comprehension, let's compare your answer. First question, why do companies' product mixes rarely change? I think the answer is in the second paragraph of the first section. For question number 2, why do companies brand their products? The answer is in the first paragraph of the second section, branding. For question number 3, what is the difference between corporate branding and individual branding? You can find the answer in the first paragraph of the third section, branding strategies. The answer for question number 4 can be found in the second paragraph of section 3, branding strategies. Number 5. You can find the answer in the last section of the reading text. Brand value. Now you should pause this video again and spend about another 10 minutes reading the text carefully and find words or expressions in the text which mean their definitions from number 1 to number 9. Now you have found all the words and expressions. Let's come back for the answer. Number 1. Outlets. Number 2. Product mix. Number 3. Retailers. Number 4. Logo. Number 5. Packaging. Number 6. Brand recognition. Number 7. Shelves. Number 8. Market share. And number 9. Brand features. Now let's move on to listening section. Listening 1. Not just a juice bar. You are going to listen to Melissa Glass talking about zesty juice bars and answer the 2 questions. What lines of products do Zesty sell? And why does Melissa Glass say we don't consider ourselves just a juice bar? You can listen twice. Now, listen carefully. Track 22.
We launched a bar called Zest Juice Bars. We sell a product that is a smoothie. We have 2 lines of products. We have smoothie, which is a mixture of juice with frozen fruits with either sorbet or yogurt and ice. That's quite a thick drink. The other thing we sell is freshly squeezed juice, which is carrots juice, apple juices, orange juices, and mixes of that to make different cocktails. We have a small side product of food as well to complement the juice, so that people who come at lunchtime, they don't have to go to 2 places. They can buy something at ours and eat and drink at the same place. But in general, our whole concept is based around a slogan of Zest for Life. So it's about the image that we create, the energy behind it, the youth, the colours, the package, essentially. We don't consider ourselves just a juice bar.
Now, listen again. Track 22.
We launched a bar called Zest Juice Bars. We sell a product that is a smoothie. We have 2 lines of products. We have smoothie, which is a mixture of juice with frozen fruits with either sorbet or yogurt and ice. That's quite a thick drink. The other thing we sell is freshly squeezed juice, which is carrots juice, apple juices, orange juices, and mixes of that to make different cocktails. We have a small side product of food as well to complement the juice, so that people who come at lunchtime, they don't have to go to 2 places. They can buy something at ours and eat and drink at the same place. But in general, our whole concept is based around a slogan of Zest for Life. So it's about the image that we create, the energy behind it, the youth, the colours, the package, essentially. We don't consider ourselves just a juice bar.
Now let's compare your answers. Question number 1. What lines of products do Zesty sell? The answer is smoothies. And question number 2. Why does Melissa Glass say we don't consider ourselves just a juice bar? Because they are also selling concept and an image of energy and juice, and they are selling food also. Now let's move on to listening to the origin of smoothies. You are going to listen to Melissa Glass talking about where smoothies come from and why they launched the product in Switzerland, and answer 3 questions. You can listen twice. Now, listen carefully.
Track 23.
Okay, so the concept originally started in California, and that was about 20 years ago, at which point the concept was based just around juice. It progressed to be more based around smoothies. That concept then was taken to Australia in 99. I saw the concept in Australia grow in 99 through to 2001. Where it became very popular, and you eventually saw bars like this all over the place. My husband and I decided that we thought it was a product, a line of product or a concept that really wasn't existent in Switzerland, and we thought that it was a population, the Swiss are a population that would consume that sort of product, and that there was a leash in the market. So we decided that we would launch Zest Juice bars, and we did that in 2004.
Now listen again.
Track 23.
Okay, so the concept originally started in California, and that was about 20 years ago, at which point the concept was based just around juice. It progressed to be more based around smoothies. That concept then was taken to Australia in 99. I saw the concept in Australia grow in 99 through to 2001. Where it became very popular, and you eventually saw bars like this all over the place. My husband and I decided that we thought it was a product, a line of product or a concept that really wasn't existent in Switzerland, and we thought that it was a population, the Swiss are a population that would consume that sort of product, and that there was a leash in the market. So we decided that we would launch Zest Juice bars, and we did that in 2004.
Now let's check your answers. Question number 1. Where did the concept of juice bar originate, and how did it develop? The concept of juice bar originated in California, with bars first selling fruit juice and later smoothies. Question number 2. Where did Melissa and her husband first see the concept? Well, they first saw the concept in Australia. Question number 3. Why did they decide to open the juice bar in Switzerland? They decided to do this because their product didn't exist there, and they thought the Swiss would buy it. Now listening 3, launching their product. Listen to Melissa Glass talking about doing market research and opening their first store, and fill in the gaps below. You can listen once only. Now listen carefully.
Track 24.
Launching a new product from scratch is quite difficult. First off, we had the idea. We had to then do market research here, obviously, to work out if the product would be accepted and consumed here. We had to do research into pricing. We had to do research into colours, what locations, where it was going to be the most successful. We knew that obviously we needed high frequency passage. The problem with that in Switzerland is the locations, the places with high passage are extremely expensive. So it's always a balance between getting somewhere that's got enough passage but not too expensive, because when you're selling a product that has a cost price of 5 francs, you have to sell a lot of juices and smoothies to cover the base cost. Apart from that, we had to do obviously questionnaire friends, take surveys. We also did trialing, sampling. We did a couple of parties at our place to try the different products and to choose the different smoothies that we were going to start with.
Now, listen again and check your answer.
Track 24.
Launching a new product from scratch is quite difficult. First off, we had the idea. We had to then do market research here, obviously, to work out if the product would be accepted and consumed here. We had to do research into pricing. We had to do research into colours, what locations, where it was going to be the most successful. We knew that obviously we needed high frequency passage. The problem with that in Switzerland is the locations, the places with high passage are extremely expensive. So it's always a balance between getting somewhere that's got enough passage but not too expensive, because when you're selling a product that has a cost price of 5 francs, you have to sell a lot of juices and smoothies to cover the base cost. Apart from that, we had to do obviously questionnaire friends, take surveys. We also did trialing, sampling. We did a couple of parties at our place to try the different products and to choose the different smoothies that we were going to start with.
Okay, so in this listening task, we can see there are 2 important words that need to be clarified: high frequency passage and base cost. High frequency passage means a lot of potential customers pass by their store, and base cost means the amount of fundamental cost of a good or service. It doesn't include any extra fees. Now it's time for case study, researching a product concept. First, you have to choose one of the businesses. It can be a juice bar, a taxi company, a home delivery pizza service, a gym and fitness center, a language school, or another business of your choice. Once you have decided on the business, you have to consider 4 things. The first one is product concept. You have to decide on what exactly you would like to offer and how would it differ from similar competing brands. Second, you have to think about the location. What kind of location it would be, and remember that the closer to the town center and the busier the street, the higher the rent. The name of the business and the image you want to promote are also very important and need to be considered. The last point is pricing. You have to decide whether you would like to compete on price by being cheaper than competitors, or you would like to be better but different and charge higher price. After you have everything in your mind, you should spend about 50 minutes writing a short report of about 200 words outlining your product concept and plans for the businesses. You should click on the link under this video to do the writing task. Thank you. Enjoy learning.